And a pleasant good night to everyone from warm Kingston, Jamaica. Welcome to the second video of our store building series. Last we met, we had just found a niche. Had someone in the comments telling me that baking is dead, everyone is doing cooking, and asking, why would someone purchase something from you, from your store, when they could go to Walmart and get the same item? Well, here are the reasons. One, if they are buying it on Amazon, on eBay, and on AliExpress, they will buy it from your store as well. That's the first and major reason. The second reason is persons like to buy from small businesses. They like the personal experience. They want to feel like they're not just some nameless, faceless customer to this huge corporation. So it doesn't matter the niche that you are in. Um, Actually, it's better if there are a lot of persons in that niche because it proves that the niche is valuable and that persons are making sales in the niche. So that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. But let's get on with the evening. No need to bore you guys with my ramblings. First things first, when building a new store, you need a separate email address for that store. And I like to use Gmail. Now we use Gmail for a whole host of reasons. One, it's very quick and easy and painless to set up an email address. Two, um, Gmail carries a host of features that just makes doing ecom with it much better. Um, if you want to convert your Gmail into a professional email address or a professional email inbox where you send a message and it says the message comes from your support email. So let's say we're gonna name the store Baker's Paradise. It would be bakersparadise.com or .us, and the email that customers would see would always be support@bakersparadise.com or .us. Um, Also has neat features like canned messages, a whole lot of additives, and like that's a whole video by itself. But let's get on with it. So first things first, let's create a new account. Gonna name it Baker's Paradise. Let's see what they just Baker's Paradise at gmail.com. 01 at gmail.com. Okay, so we have that one. So someone has the name Baker's Paradise already. So pretty easy name to think of. So yeah, of course. You do your password. If anyone wants to send me a birthday present, then they know what day to send it for. And we're gonna use other for gender. We can leave the mobile phone inactive. Gonna use info at shopify.us as our recovery email. I agree to accept the terms and conditions and continue to Gmail. And just like that, we are 10% of the way in. Now you could go through this or you could skip it. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it, skip everything. Then I'm gonna go customize my inbox because I don't like the plain white inbox. Like, so I generally use images that kind of reflect what I'll be selling from the store, but not seeing any baking goods, and a bit difficult to, you know, just start searching for baking goods, you know. But let's just use this theme. Yeah, that's a nice pattern. Hi bakers. Next we want to go to Shopify, and just like that we're gonna be using this link, 60-day link. I'm gonna actually, well, actually, if you want this link to start your store, just check the link in the description below. There'll be a link there. You could just click on it. It will take you somewhere, and it will send you the link. The reason we have to do it like this is because we don't want we only want the serious persons to use the link, because if you're not serious about Shopify and you use this link willy-nilly and you know everyone uses it, then eventually Shopify is just gonna be like, okay, no more, we've reached the limit. So only serious persons. If you're serious about doing ecom, then this is the link. Otherwise, if you just want to test your first store, there will be a second link that you can use. That one carries less of a risk for everyone else, so use the second link if you just want to test, if you are not sure that you'll be in this long term. But yeah, now we use the email address that we just created, bakersparadise01@gmail.com, and create password, Bakers Paradise. Alright, someone already has that name, the Bakers Paradise. No one has that name. Yeah. Sit tight, we're creating the store, we're creating the store. If you're a newbie, you go not selling any products yet. If you're already selling, you say I'm selling, just not online, or I sell with a different system. If you're an Amazon seller or an eBay seller, or you use WooCommerce. If you're just getting started, you can select and just playing around. If you use this one, they tend to send you a lot of tips and tricks and try to get you to make your first set of sales. And once you have the feeling of your first sale under your belt, I guarantee you, you will not go back. I have products and will be ready to launch in a few weeks, few days actually. Zero, I'm just getting started. If you're a store developer or you want to become a store developer and do this for clients, you can check this, and it will actually give you a seamless, almost the same power as the owner of the store to get stuff on the store, so that you know you can complete it and hand it over to the person. Next, they will ask you for your address, well, your information. I generally use my forwarding address for this. And This is my forwarding number and everything. So yeah, just use that for it, and then okay. Let's go to one. So if you're outside the US and you have a mail forwarding address, you can use your mail forwarding address. And if you're outside the US and want to use your address, then that's perfectly fine as well. Okay, and just like that, we have our store up. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and select a plan. Now, once you hit select a plan, it will bring you to the screen, and it gives you three plans to select from. There's a $29 per month, the basic, the middle plan, which is $79, and the advanced plan. The advanced plan and the middle plan are for persons who definitely know what they want to get into. If you're new, I'd recommend the basic plan. But the $79 per month plan is the one that you get the best value for your money from. There are lower credit card processing rates. You have more staff accounts. You have better shopping discounts, and it gives you better analytics on what's happening with your store. But if you're just starting out, you can use a $29 per month plan, and this is the plan that we will use. So once you choose this plan, it will ask you to add your credit card, and that's a simple matter for you to do. You don't need to, I won't be adding my card live. I'll be doing this later in preparation for the second video. But right after that, we are just gonna run into the general setup. So the first thing you want to do is edit your customer service email to make it the URL a support email address. So I want to use support at the Pretty sure Bakers Paradise.com will be gone. So the Bakers Paradise.us or .com. Probably gonna make it a .us. .us domains cost like 88 cents per year, and .com costs $12. So you do the math there. If you want a .com, then that's fine. If you want a .us, that's also fine. You can get .us domains at Namecheap, and .com domains Namecheap as well as GoDaddy. And if you want a .com for 99 cents and you don't have a domain name as yet or a GoDaddy account, you could just Google 99cent .com GoDaddy, and they will give you a special coupon that gives you your first .com for 99 cents. So we're gonna name the legal name of the business Bakers Paradise, and so we're done. We want to use the default rate in pounds. Gonna leave the time zone here. Currency is USD. Prefix BP. So this is what your order number will look like once you make a sale. Let's see, number sign B1001P. This is to differentiate your receipts from other store receipts. You don't want to have the same receipts or the generic receipt codes, because someone from another store or someone can purchase something from another store that's selling the same item you are selling. They mess up big time, the store messes them up big time, and they see your ad and jump on your ad and will say, hey, I got this from you guys and I didn't receive my order. This is my order number. Now, if you're using a generic um, order number and they got a generic order number, there's nothing to say that this isn't your order. Albeit the email address probably will be different, the name on the order will be different, and the item they ordered will be different. But fact of the matter is, you now have an order number that matches your order numbers. So that's just one precaution we take. Next is the payment settings. This is the first thing you want to set up. Now, generally, if you're in the United States, you can use Shopify payments. So persons in the United States, Canada, and the UK can use Shopify payments. Oh, and Australia as well. Outside these areas, you can't really use that. Can't use Stripe either. The most common one outside the States are the major countries would be 2Checkout. It's very good. They take a week to pay over money, and you can get a Pioneer card, which is just basically a US bank account. It acts like a US bank account. The second method you'll be using is PayPal Express Checkout. This is available mostly worldwide, and you have to be in a pretty bad place to not have PayPal available to you. But there are other methods you can activate, like Amazon Pay, and you can even accept Bitcoins if you have something like Coinbase or the likes. So, not gonna add my Coinbase to that. Just gonna use PayPal and Shopify payments. Now, the reason you want to use both is because at least 30% of your sales will come through PayPal. A good 30%. And it might not seem like a lot, but 30% of 10,000 is $3,000. Now, imagine when you're scaling and you are losing like 30% of your sales. So I know PayPal gives problems sometimes, but hey, you have to bite the bullet. Just give them what they ask for, and do not sell anything that is considered risky, pharmaceutical, weapon-like, anything like that. Just be on your P's and Q's for PayPal. So after the payment settings, we want to go to the checkout settings. Now, things that I found that work best is to keep your accounts optional. Customers can check out using either their phone number or email. This is new. This is a new addition to Shopify, but I'd rather if customers check out using only their email, and there's a reason for this. Persons are reluctant to really add their phone numbers to sites that they just come in contact with. So this is good. This is also new. Customers can choose to add a phone number or email to receive shipping updates after they complete their order. Of course, we're gonna require first and last name. Company name, keep that hidden. You do not want that to be optional. Persons will not read what is in the space, will not read the little thing that says optional, and then they will leave your checkout. Address line 2 is optional. You need to keep that one there. Shipping address, phone number, we're gonna leave that as hidden. Leave this checked. Use the shipping address as the billing address by default, and customer by default agrees to receive promotional emails. So what this does is ensure that you can email your customers with additional offers when they place an order with you. Now, if they do not want to receive additional offers, they can simply check the option to not agree, and then their email address won't be passed into your system, or won't be passed into your mailing system. You do not want to automatically fulfill the order line items, and you can automatically archive orders. Now, additional scripts, this is where you put like your Google tracking script, and if you're manually installing your Facebook pixel, this is where you'd place your Facebook purchase pixel to track your purchases. But we have a way to install the pixel. I'll be showing you that later. And I'm gonna get started with the policies. So you want to generate your sample refund policy, sample privacy policy, and sample terms of service. Next, we're gonna do something. We're gonna go to online store, open in a new tab, and then we're gonna go to pages. So we're just gonna start adding pages at the same time that we're doing this. So the first one is our refund policy. I'm gonna copy and paste that there. You can edit this as you see fit. For example, I gave a 15-day refund policy. So you just go through and edit. If you don't want your address there, then you can remove it. Yeah, so let's save that, and then create another page. Then we're gonna do privacy policy. And save that. And then we want the terms of service. Again, these you can edit at any time. These are just legal pages. They make you they make the payment processors like you. Without these pages, payment processors are likely to give you some problems, but with the pages, a refund policy, a discount, your terms of service, and your privacy policy, then the payment processors are less likely to harass you. And we have our 3 primary pages set up. Let's see the settings here. Always remember to save your settings, or you'll end up having to do them twice. The next we are going to is shipping. Now, if you are doing print on demand, then I'd advise you to leave these rates. Just leave these here because they match up well to what the couriers, the actual couriers that the print on demand companies use. If not, then we're gonna edit them, and I'm just gonna go ahead and edit these. So what you need to do is just click on edit, and the first thing I'm gonna do is add a few more countries to domestic. So I'm just gonna add all of North America and Europe, and I will probably sell to Oceania as well. So North America, Europe, and Oceania. You can sell to Central America as well if you want. Central America is also good. Okay, okay, Oceania. That's it. Add. Remember to save. You can set up price-based rates. So give free shipping. So you give free shipping for orders over a certain amount. Minimum order price is, for me, let's say $50, and maximum order price, no limit. And done. Next, we're going to remove the calculated rates because these will mess with our normal rates, and then we're going to set up weight-based rates. So free shipping again, and this will be from the weight 0 to 0.99. And why we do it like this is so that we can do free plus shipping items. Now there are many variations of this method that I'm currently doing. There are some persons who will set up free plus shipping rates different from regular rates, but I basically just do it once and have it over with. So let's go standard shipping next. Then you're gonna want to copy this and set that to 1 to 1.99 pounds, and I'm gonna have that as $5.99. Add rate to 2.99, $6.99. So as they add items to their cart, the cart weight increases and the shipping price goes up. Add rate 3 to 3.99, and this should be $7.99. Alright, yeah, that's right. So I'm just gonna continue to do this. It takes a bit to get done, but this is the general idea. So gonna put that to $5.99 there, and this is $9.99, and save. So I'll get back in here and finish adding the rates. But what I usually do is do this up until I reach 15 pounds. Then at 15 pounds, let me just do that. We call it the safety rate. So at 16 to 25 pounds, we charge $50 for shipping. So let's say you have a free plus shipping offer and they go in and they add 16 of the items, then they'll have to pay $50 for shipping. And then from 26 to 50 pounds, we charge 150. So those are your safety rates. Persons go in, they add too many items, they see these rates pop up, they say okay, let's do it right and do it sensibly. So you continue until you reach around 15 pounds with the shipping, then you add your safety rates. So back to the settings. Oh, almost forgot with the shipping. We could, once you've added the additional countries to your domestic rate, you could just go ahead and delete the rest of the world. Like literally just scroll down and delete zone. And that's that. Next we're gonna go to account. So here is where you go to manage your account, add your credit card or change your credit card and add staff accounts. Basically this is where you go to hire staff. Just showing you what every section looks like. We want to go to files. This is where we're gonna upload our safety seals and so forth to add them to our product descriptions or to add them to the theme itself. And then we want to go to notifications. So you can customize your notification templates here. You can add email addresses that you want notifications to be sent to. So let's say you have like a second email address that you use on your mobile that you want updates to be sent to when orders are placed or when anything happens on your store. You can add order notification here. It will ask for the email address and you enter that and hit add notification. I'll give you that. We can enable desktop notifications where when an order comes in it pops up on your desktop. It's also really nice. And this is where you customize your templates. This is your order confirm template, your cancel orders, refund notifications. Yeah, you can customize all the templates. You can edit them, add what you want to them. Yeah, it's all good there. So I generally leave mine alone. I don't really see the need to really mess about with them, but just saying, if you want to customize them, there is the option to do it. And then we need to go to taxes and sales channels. So let's go to taxes first. I like to set my taxes as, taxes are included in my pricing. If you are in the US and you want to charge taxes separately, ensure you have the proper business registration to do so. You could use charge taxes and shipping rates. All the taxes would be automatically calculated for where you are, and you click save. The next is the sales channel. Now this is basically the option to sell in other places. So you could hit add sales channels. You see you can add Facebook, you can add Messenger, Pinterest. If you have a WordPress store, well, a WordPress site, and you want to add Shopify to that WordPress site, then you could use a point of sale. Oh, sorry, not that one. There's another option, the buy button. The buy button, the point of sale is when you're selling from, your trunk. My mistake. Point of sale is when you're selling from your trunk. The buy button is for when you have like a WordPress site or blog that you want to just, add a buy button to. You can add Kick, House, Wanalo, Wish, all these places, but keep in mind that for each place that you add, you have separate rules and regulations and fees that accompany those places. Alright, guys, and that's it for the first setup of your store. Basic setup, setting up your, going through your settings. Next we're gonna go through the online store setup, where you pick your theme, finish your pages, do your domain, and go through your preferences. So guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check the link in the description below to find the link for the 60-day link if you are sure about your Shopify store, and the regular link if you want to test out having a store first. And also, we'll be including a niche list in there. Should be in the last video as well, so remember to check the descriptions for that. Yes guys, remember to subscribe, and again, like and share and comment.